Hello, how's your libido, both for the woman watching me and for the man too? Today's video is for you to watch together, for couples, okay? And I know this topic is quite serious, but it often ends up being the target of jokes. Also about this thing of not feeling desire for your husband or wife many times. Even the person themselves believe there's no solution, or sometimes think it's something unimportant. I talk about impotence. I talk about erectile dysfunction, about lack of libido, a situation that affects the lives of over 40% of mature men, and it's very serious. Bringing a significant impact to men's lives. When they start feeling impotent, their life goes downhill. Women often have no idea. This leads to a drop in self-esteem and can even lead to depression. But before that, start enjoying the video, because the more people like the video, the more YouTube distributes it to people who don't have access to doctors. And also share the video with your friends and family. So, share it. I'll show you now 3 powerful herbs that go far beyond that mechanical erection that seems like someone else is having an erection. Do you want to regain desire inside and outside the bedroom? Then grab a pen and paper and let's note the 3 herbs that are part of the more virile man's body. And women, stay here too to help your husband. And there are some here that serve you too, because I know there are many women dealing with this. Let's go. Number 1. Maca Root, which is the natural Viagra. Look at this curiosity. Back in 2014, a report from the American newspaper, the New York Times, reported that Chinese were smuggling a very valuable product from Peru, but it wasn't gold, it wasn't gemstones, and it wasn't food. Maca Root is so connected to the culture and madness of the Peruvian people that there's a law there prohibiting it from being processed outside the country. But despite the law, it's widely cultivated in China. All this viral wave was caused because it can help rescue your libido and potency. They say the fame started when the Inca emperor put Maca Root in the diets of his soldiers, so they would remain willing to fight. And the victories came, but men's sexual desire, let's say, became almost like that of my teenage sons. That's why it gained the nickname Inca Viagra, and I call it natural Viagra. Maca Root is also consolidated as support for the rescue of sexual life. A study conducted in Italy pointed out that maca supplementation can improve the lives of men suffering from impotence. The research divided 50 individuals into 2 groups. One part ingested 2.4 grams of Maca Root extract and the other placebo. Those dummy pills just to test if there was any psychological influence. Those who consumed the supplement reported better sexual performance compared to those who did not use it. They also reported more exposure and reduced fear when it's time to go there. All of this in 12 weeks, with no reports of side effects. The focus here is on men, but most studies show that maca can increase libido in both men and women. And it's also worth remembering that the goal here is not to have an erection without desire, right? Including maca in your routine will gradually improve with daily use. You need to do this every day, okay? It can be a dessert spoon of maca with breakfast or lunch. If you use the supplement in capsules, you have to consume it as indicated by the manufacturer. And it's always good to share the decision with the doctor who accompanies you, okay? It helps men and women too. If you have a partner, you can both use it, since maca can also alleviate the effects of menopause. You need to do your part, right? Maca does its part, but you need to do yours too, with a diet rich in good fats, meats, eggs, avocados, green leafy vegetables, and the right carbohydrates. Reduce sugar and dairy derivatives. It's not difficult to have a virile man's diet. So now let's go to the second herb. Yes, the second herb is Malaysian Ginseng, the tonic of desire. There's a powerful herb called Tongkat Ali, and it's known as Malaysian Ginseng. And a 2013 study defines well what it is. It's a medicinal plant known as an anti-aging remedy. It releases testosterone, so it can be free in your blood, allowing your sexual hormone to be more free. So it doesn't get sequestered, let's say, in some part of the body and is totally ready to fulfill its mission. Malaysian Ginseng improves sexual desire, reduces fatigue, and enhances well-being. This herb can increase testosterone in small amounts in men suffering from infertility or severe erectile dysfunction. Look, folks, the 2013 study published in the scientific Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed that men who used Malaysian Ginseng had a 37% increase in their testosterone and an 11% reduction in tension. So you become calmer, and reported reducing even anger by 12%, and mental confusion also dropped by 15%. If you want to use Malaysian Ginseng, look for capsules in natural product stores, usually in 200 to 300 milligrams, and it's indicated to be used every day. And finally, let's go to the third herb. Ashwagandha is the queen against premature ejaculation. The last herbal remedy I'm going to talk about here today is called Ashwagandha. It's an ancient herb consecrated, used in Indian medicine. Everything has to be in India, right? Ashwagandha is classified as an adaptogen, which means it has the power to self-adjust. It also helps to adapt to stress conditions. Look at the intelligence of this plant. If you're feeling down, it gives you a boost. If you're too wired, too anxious, it calms your nerves. What's the medicine that has this intelligence to help you deal with stress and anxiety? A study tested the benefits of ashwagandha on sperm quality in men with infertility after smoking the herb. And the 75 participants experienced an increase in testosterone levels and sperm quality, which indicates that it can increase fertility and by modulating stress levels in the body. Ashwagandha probably helps increase testosterone levels by reducing cortisol, which is the hormone of testosterone imbalance. High cortisol is synonymous with low testosterone. I also say to take your ashwagandha as a preventive measure for premature ejaculation, because by modulating stress, it contributes to not jumping the gun. You know that stressed, anxious guy who comes too soon, like in 5 minutes, but sometimes it's much earlier. Precisely because he's there, stressed, anxious, so ashwagandha has this dual function. It awakens libido but controls anxiety. And the dosage that appears in the studies is 300 mg of the extract or 2 to 5 grams of the root in powder, which you can find in natural product stores. And look, although they are very safe, it's good to have a chat with your doctor to see if you can use them. Everyone has their specific condition, right? Do you have any other natural tips to get you ready for the big moment? Share with your buddies and also with the women so they can help their husbands. And please don't forget to give a like and subscribe to our channel. And what will be the next video you'll watch? I'll leave 2 recommendations here on the side. Stay healthy, stay happy.